let's start. I'm sorry, I caught a little cold as always for such an event, but I hope I will be okay during my speech. So let me introduce myself again. Thank you for introduction. My name is Anna, and I'm honored to be here today to be a part of such an interesting community in medical field. And I hope that my speech will be really informative for you, and maybe you will use something on practice. So the topic of the speech is the importance of professional assistance in fertility treatment. The first part of the topic I want to dedicate to the stress-free fertility journey. As we can understand, infertility is a sensitive issue, and the couple or a woman that is facing infertility is always under a deep stress from family, from society, from friends. Always such questions when you will have a baby, or what is wrong with you. So you can imagine how the woman feels in this situation. So going abroad for infertility treatment has an additional stress, because you go in a other country, you don't know nothing about this country, and you need to obtain a lot of information from internet to decide where you want to go actually. Where will be the place that you will have a normal and good treatment, and not only treatment, but a professional management of your case. Because this field, medical field, infertility, needs a lot of connection to a patient, like an emotional connection, and real care towards a woman and towards a couple. It's really private process to maintain this process from beginning to the end. So what I faced during my working experience is the lack of the care that is required to a patient in a fertility clinic, in agencies. They are actually more focused on obtaining a lot of clients, signing a lot of contracts, receiving money, and maybe putting the treatment like longer than the patient expects, and not giving enough attention. And sometimes the client just go around and go another place and looking for a better attention, better connection to the agency or to the clinic. So why a client choose you? Like imagine you open Google and put in like fertility treatment, IVF, surrogacy. You will find a huge amount of information in every country. USA, so UK, Ukraine, other countries where it's allowed. So a couple just spends about 1-2 months just to find the information. And you have to be like a trusted source when a client chooses you. How to become a trusted source? So first of all, you need to give good information, informative stuff on your website. It must be easy to connect to you, like when you email, call, or even start to Viber. If the client feels a good connection to you, good quick answer, good attention. So in this case, he will probably choose you. So first, what we have to obtain, what the client has to feel towards your source is the trust. So trust can be gained through an attention. Attention, what I mean for the attention. So when I ask my client, why did you choose us? Because there are so many agencies in Ukraine. Why you choose us for the treatment? So usually they say, you answered quicker than other. You were more attentive. You were closer to me. You answered all my questions. So the attention gives trust, and this is what they bring clients to you. And of course the organization. This is a really important part of the process. When you organize the trip in such a way, when you give all the information, what the client will expect, from the day of arrival, the plan of the day, the plan of the treatment, the end of the treatment, the documentation process, because to bring out the baby, for example, for surrogacy, bring out the baby from Ukraine, it's a difficult process. And IVF, there is a lot of signatures to put in on the documentation. So you just provide information, organization, the process. And then the client becomes calm, confident, and he just informed and comes to your place. Because other agencies, because I did investigate working of other agencies, and I saw that there is not so much attention, and some agencies answer in 2 or 3 weeks for a client. So during this time, you have already a client that was signing your contract. So, okay, yes, trust. Okay, so trust is connected with quality. If you have a quality information, quality attention, and organization, the logistics, when you have the process really under a microscope, like you even know what restaurant client can go and should go to feel good in your country, in your city, that he will not face any difficulties at your stay. So this forms your reputation. And yeah, going into trust. Yeah, organization. So the next topic, going out of the previous topic, this is the focusing on patient's needs. Yes, this will surprise you. So you think, really, I'm on a medical conference, or what love? Why love? I will explain you why. So love what you do what you love. Obviously, you cannot be in a medicine if you don't love people. Because if you are the best technical in the medicine, best surgeon, or some professional, if you don't connect, you are not connected to a person, to his emotions, to his needs, you will never be a very good professional. Right now I have in my mind a doctor that is a professor, and he's the best in the field of blood and everything what is connected with blood. But I know patients that is coming to him and he's screaming on his patients. Like, like actual screaming. And patients go around and go. And when somebody says, don't listen to him, he's a professional, he will treat you. But people say, I am afraid of him, I will not go. And I think that it's really connected to each other, professionalism and love, and this is actually what is missing in a medical field really much. Because I was working in a fertility clinic for a long time, and I saw patients just go around when they didn't have a connection with a manager, with a doctor, because doctors looking only in papers and doing like this and not listening, not caring, not hearing the client, the patient, and they just go away. So we have a huge and strong amount of technologies right now. They can do everything. You can have like a business technologies, you can have computer technologies, but if you don't use it towards people with love, it will not be so much helpful. So what I want to do is connect technologies plus experience plus love. This is the perfect service. So if you connect technology, love, and experience, this is successful programs for any treatment, not only the IVF treatment. And any clinic can take this for the practice. And you have satisfied clients. Yeah, success. So quality over quantity in a fertility assistance. What I want to say here is that we maintain, what we do now, we have about 5, maximum 7 clients per month. Why not such a big number? Because infertility treatment needs a lot of attention to every couple. Like a whole week can go for one couple to give attention, to go deep into the case, to provide a good clinic for treatment, to provide the legal information, legal assistance, even private help when a client goes abroad and comes to your country or even not traveling in his whole life, like first time traveling in other country. There are such people that are really lost. So you have to give a lot of attention to this couple. Why quality over quantity? Because if you start taking a lot of clients, because your sales is working good, your website is great and you have a lot of requests, and you're starting to take clients a lot just because you need, you want to gain success and make your business grow, have a lot of money from this, but you will start losing the quality because you don't have enough people to maintain this. You have not enough logistic managers, interpreters, even not enough good doctors maybe in this field. So if you will have 10, 50 couples per month, they will all lose quality, they will all go to other places. So meanwhile, just want to tell you that until you're not sure that you have enough people to maintain the number of the clients, don't take a lot of clients, because if quality goes down, your reputation goes down, and you will be like this on like in business. So really important to maintain your reputation on a high level, having a good quality. So more clients, more money, success. This is like a form of thinking, like usual, like classic, yes? More clients, more money, success. But I want to put a question here. Is it really like this? Overwhelming quality of clients. So stressed workers and clients. In my fertility clinic where I was working, they are small, but they are really successful right now and famous. And people are coming and sitting on the floors, actually. So can you imagine what stress it is for the clients and for the workers? And the quality goes down, the control is out of control, so you can hear what is going on here, when would my procedure start, and it's broken promises to the clients. So can you imagine what reputation it will be in with this clinic for some while? Failed programs, of course. And bad clients experience bad reviews, reputation goes down. So maintaining the quality level. Actually, in the end, this is all about people. Yes, you have to find a manager that will have a lot of characteristics, like professional. For example, can be interpreter or even a doctor. We have doctors, coordinators in our company. So actually, the doctors are coordinators of the medical program, not simple not a manager that is just a person that is at the computer. So he has to know a lot about the medical stuff. it's really hard from my experience to find a person that will do everything really in a proper way, to connect to a client, to answer quick, to be really mobile. So to find a right staff for your place, it's really hard. But if you want to grow, you have to find a really good staff for this. Yes, keep it simple. The more simple you are towards your client, towards your patient, without any, difficult words or like professional medical words, the more they will connect to you and understand the process and understand the treatment and be more relaxed. Simple means simple website, when you can browse and take information really quick. Simple talking on phone. Simple talking with your client at a coffee. Just be really connected and simple. So quality priority is less stress, fast response, problem solving. Everything will be under control. More successful programs in this case. And satisfies clients, good reviews. So let me tell you more about the IVF programs that we do with the result guarantee. I think I should start from the topic of surrogacy, because it's a really controversial and sensitive issue. Some people are against this, some people are okay with this. Some people that are against, they ask me why a person cannot go for adoption, for example, why she has to go for surrogacy. Actually, I asked such a question of one of my clients. She said, I'm not ready for adoption. I'm not sure that I can give to this child enough love. Because, yes, this can be, but this is the truth. Because they say, I probably will feel towards my biological baby more care and love. This is what is my truth, they say. Because, yes, I thought about adoption, but maybe if I will use an egg donor and I will use my husband's material and I will wait for 9 months, I will feel the connection to the baby much more. And I want to tell one story about my client that, for example, imagine that she could never have a second baby because she had a loss of uterus after the first birth. So she had severe bleeding and lost her uterus after the giving birth for the baby. And she had lost the uterus and lost one ovary. And when she came to us, she said, I have only one chance because I'm 36 and I have one ovary, no uterus, nothing. So if I can be stimulated, please can we use a surrogate mother? And I will not name the country because the surrogacy is not allowed there, but actually most of the countries where it's not allowed, it's not allowed on the territory. But if you go abroad, other laws starting to work, like genetic relation, like, yeah, mostly it's a genetic relation, because if you're related to a citizen, you can prove it by genetic test and you can go. So what they did this was the same thing. And she was stimulated, we had 4 eggs, and from these 4 eggs, imagine we had 2 embryos, and there was a pregnancy, and she has a baby boy. So it was such a small chance for her, but now her first baby has a brother, and they're really happy family. And this story I want to tell that surrogacy is not a bad thing, and it can really help a couple feel the happiness, the fullness of their family. And actually surrogate mothers are not forced for this. They do it for, yes, they do it for compensation. Actually, this is a false statement that Ukraine has a commercial surrogacy, because there's no law that says that it can be paid It's a compensation for health. So they receive money, but they receive a compensation for the health, for the treatment, for the medical insurance, and so on. So, what about the result guarantee? Actually, when a client is coming to us, he's always coming for the result guarantee program, usually, because they pay a lot of money before coming to us, coming just almost broken, like with no money. And when they see the result guarantee, they catch this, like they hope for this hope, like we give you everything already, but please give us the result. And there are of course minuses of this program, and a real serious approval process for this program. So you have to match the medical tests requirements. You have to match psychologically. So a lot of stages that you have to go through. But when you receive this guarantee program, we obviously have a success from 3 till 5 attempts. Usually, it's even 2 attempts is enough. So here I want to show you. So these are the positive sides of the 100% guarantee programs. High-grade reproductive specialists, modern equipment, more successful programs, and really serious examination. So what is the guarantee program's disadvantages? It's actually not much, but they're not for all. Actually, when you don't match the spermogram results or any other medical requirements, you will not go through it. Sometimes it's sad to inform client about this. You have to use only donor eggs, because on your own eggs we can give a guarantee to a client. And there is no gender selection for this process, because if you want only girl or a boy, and there is no such embryos in your cycle, so it's not possible to guarantee the result. Yes. Basically, what I wanted to bring in my speech is more connection to a client, more love and care to a client, more attention. This is why we are not a big agency, not a big coordination center, but we are okay with the number of clients that we have. We are fine with this number, and we're actually sometimes surprised that we have so many clients applying. We have to move them to later period because we cannot handle so many clients right now. But we will grow, of course, when we will have enough staff. But what I wanted to bring to you that we don't use paid advertisement. We don't use any advertisement at all. We only maintain our website. Our clients come from referrals from their friends, doctors, and that's it. So they just say, we heard about you, good things, like this. So I think I'm ready. And if you have some questions, and I really hope, something you will use on the practice.
Thank you very much, Anna. And I would like to open for questions. A few questions we can take.
Hello, thanks for wonderful presentation. We represent Medvisit Global from Tbilisi, Georgia, and we are actually doing the same thing there. The question is about result guaranteed. What exactly does it mean? Like, do you consider result as setting of pregnancy, or what about if there's miscarriage on the way in the middle of the journey? Yes. Would you still go and do everything, or it would be covered under the same program?
Yes, it's a live birth, guarantee for live birth.
So you are considering. And what if there's 5 attempts you have indicated as a frame? What if there's 5 attempts completed and no result. How would you do afterwards? You try new thing?
Actually, we didn't have such an experience. Usually it worked till 5 attempts. Why? Because if the spermogram is good enough, and we also do genetic tests to it, so we will know that we will have enough embryos for the process. And we know that the specialist is really good, and he knows his work, and he says, I will do it for 2-3 times, yes, and it will work. And even if there is a miscarriage, we start a program again without any additional costs.
Yeah, but even if the 6th attempt is needed, you will still going to continue, but it's not limited under 5 attempt, right?
No, it's not limited. It's just saying that
Easy
somewhere in this period.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
Success.
Next question is that this gentleman and this afterwards.
So this is Firas from Clinic Center Istanbul, Turkey. First of all, thank you for the wonderful presentation. I have read somewhere that children after IFF process tend to be twins or triplets. Is it true, and what is the reason for that?
Yes, because there are several embryos implanted, so there is a bigger chance to receive twins if 2 embryos are implanted, just so they go together into a process of development. But the percentage is not big, so it can be about, I don't know, maybe from our programs I can consider about 10 or 5, from 5 till 10% from the whole.
Not that much.
Yes. But triplets are not possible in our country because there are limitations of maximum 2 embryos for the transfer.